you remember this guy? Yeah, I do too, because I grew up with this dude on my Wheaties boxes all the time. Triathlete, gold medal winner, American, every which way you look at it. And then this started to happen. You know what I mean? And it appeared it was time to pay the proverbial piper. And he had no issue with it. And he slowly started to turn into the freak that we see today. But, you know, people are like, just let him do his own thing. The problem is he's not doing his own thing at all. You know what I'm saying? He's paying a debt back, and that's just how it is. This dude was allowed to be rich and famous his entire life just because he could run or jump over a thing, because, you know, sports in the United States has been turned into godlike status. That's how people look at sports stars. So taking somebody like this and turning it into this, if that even is him, because who knows, it wasn't just a lifestyle. Bruce didn't go through his entire life for 60-something years going, geez, I really feel like I'm a woman, because that's not how it works. There is a shadow government, a shadow group, and we've heard about it from everyone. And the quotation from Woodrow Wilson sums it up perfectly. Now remember, this is the president, WW or 33 if you turn it on its side. This is the president that allowed. He traded the presidency for the Federal Reserve, the creature from Jekyll Island. He was quoted as saying, "Since I entered politics, I have chiefly had men's views confided to me privately. Some of the biggest men in the U.S. in the field of commerce and manufacturing are afraid of somebody, are afraid of something. They know that there is a power somewhere, so organized, so subtle, so watchful, so interlocked, so complete, so pervasive, that they had better not speak above their breath when they speak in condemnation of it." And he is alluding to the same people that we're always alluding to. And those are the same people that pulled Bruce's card and said, okay, it's time. Now, you're bashing the LGBTQ community. No, I'm not. When I grew up in the 70s and 80s, there were gay people, but you know what? Nobody knew, because it was their business. Do you know what I'm saying? Normal people don't walk down the street going, boy, I sure do love to have sex with women, or walk down the street wearing strap-on sexual apparatus or ball gags in their mouth or anything like that. I knew when this occurred that it was the start, that they were going to start rolling out stuff like this. You know what I mean? Because everybody that's rich and famous is into this. And if they're not into this, they don't stay rich and famous. That's just all there is to it. You have to pay the piper. And that's all there is to it. And even this wasn't enough. They have to go after the children, because these people, not only do they really seriously engage in this. I mean, what do you think this is? Look at it. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. They embrace this evil witch like she's ISIS, which is what we hear about all the time. The same stuff you see in the back of your dollar bill. This is what these people are into. And if you can't figure that out, I guess there's no hope for you. Sorry to say it, but apparently there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be lost. It was written a long time ago in every single ancient text, and apparently it's coming to pass. Two men will stand side by side. One will see it. I don't know why that's in there. Well, that's kind of weird, though, huh? That's in there with spirit cooking. Whatever. I've met him. I talked to him. I don't understand why awake preachers are still pushing Sunday, but I digress. If you want to go down this path, if you want to be rich and famous, you have to stick with these guys. And that's exactly what they're doing. When they allowed the Podesta emails to come out, because that was all a psyop, I don't care. I don't know what to tell you. WikiLeaks is co-opted. They own this stuff. They wanted all this to come out because they want people to know what it is they do with children. This was the goal. This is what they're going for right here. The fact that National Geographic put a child on the cover as opposed to putting the story of the parents of this child being put in jail for allowing a child. I don't think I'm a girl I still don't know what it is. I don't think I'm a girl or a boy. So they start giving their own kid hormones at 9 years old. Guess what? You're not making life decisions like that. And if your parents are allowing you to, you're an idiot. But this is what it's come to. And it's just pushed so far. So far. And then look at that. Oddly enough, who's at the very bottom of this? That's just a pure coincidence. I opened up this page, Huffington Post. I wanted to show you this, and look what that's at the bottom. So apparently I'm on the right track. But again, I digress. This is what I wanted to show you. Everybody sent me this picture. This is the Google Doodle for yesterday, the day before April Fool's Day. And this was drawn by a 15-year-old, because they always say it was drawn by a 15-year-old. But what do you see here? Everybody's happy. Everyone's together. It's all children, even the handicapped children. But what's in the background? Exactly. That's their agenda. If you think that's a coincidence or you think that's harmless, I don't know what to tell you. We are in the days. It's happening right now. All those people involved with the Podesta emails, guess what? Not one single one of them got arrested, charges investigated, nothing. Exactly like I said. You know what did happen? A bunch of channels got censored, a bunch of channels got shut down, and fake news became a thing. That's what that was all about, to push fake news forward. And they're hitting us now, aren't they? At any rate, Richie from Boston. Hang on, because it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm out.